Hi everyone, welcome to Karen from tilleycrafts.stampinup.net. You're joining me today, which will be the 1st of November, for a Stamp Around the UK video hop. The theme of this month is 3D. So I've made this box. So I'm going to be showing you how to make that and then we'll decorate it. I have cut out some pieces, but the others I will cut out with you. So I've used these papers, and they are, if I can find the sheet, they're like torn paper, and they're actually called the Masterfully Made. So you've got all these different designs, you've got flowers and writing on the back of them, and then these plain ones as well with leaves on. They're all gorgeous. So I actually use this one on the first box, which is Lemon and Lime Twist, and I cut out some of the flowers from them. But for the second box, I'm going to use fresh freesia. So I've got a piece of 12 by 12. I've used this paper out of it, which is gorgeous, Berry Burst, and to get this circle here, I've used the brand new decorative circles. Love these, absolutely gorgeous they are. Deckled circles, not decorative, deckled circles. So absolutely love them. So I've already cut those out. And for the little leaf design and the Hello Friend, I've used the inked and tiled. So I'll pop that to one side. Brass butterflies and the tinsel gems. So this was the 4-pack of tinsel gems that I used. And I've just dropped one off. I heard it fall, but it's bounced off somewhere. And I've also got a 3-pack of tinsel gems, which I might use with this one because they've got the fresh freesia in them. But we'll see how we go. Right, so to open this box, you slide the belly band off, which I've just made with a piece of card, and then I've layered it up, and then inside, so we have to have something to put in it, and a bit of tissue paper and a pair of scissors. And I've also decorated the bottom of the box as well, the same as the lid. And you might say, why have you put a pair of scissors in that box? Well, let me tell you, it's a bit of a laugh because recently been on a retreat, and my 2 lovely friends that I sat with, we all bring stuff to share, and I had this pot with all my scissors in it, and I had these scissors in it, and me was saying, I don't care what you use, but if you use my ribbon scissors, you only use room for ribbon, whereas they haven't got any specific ribbon scissors. So they were laughing at me all weekend about nobody's allowed to use these apart from ribbon. So I thought I'd buy them both a pair. So this is for one friend, and this will be for the other. So let's get started on the box. It's not too hard to do, she says, but we'll see. I've got all my sizes here, so we need a piece of cardstock that's 10 by 11, hence why I've got the 12 by 12. And I'll tell you what we'll score it at when I've cut it. Oops. So if you can hear anything mad going on, it's the puppy dog, who's nearly 11 months old, is just running around having a mental one, chasing his toy, throwing it up in the air and chasing it. Right, so the first score we want is 10 inches, and then we're going to turn it round and cut it at 11 inches. Right, let's take that out the way, and we'll keep hold of these because they might be big enough to go around and do the belly band, but we'll check that after. And just to make it easier, I'm going to bring in my scoreboard, so I don't know if you can see that. So we'll start on the 10-inch side first, and I've got my scoring here. Let's see. So our first score we want is at 1 inch. Then we want a 3.5, so we'll go 4.5, so that we've got a 3.5 gap then we'll have another inch, so we'll go to 5.5, and then again we want 3.5, so that'll take us to 9. Slip it round, and then it is just 1 inch down here and 10 inches, so we'll have a 9 gap in the middle, and that's all the scoring. So I'm just going to take that away. I'd be interested to know if he can blink in here and charging around. He sounds like a mad dog at the minute. So we're just going to burnish these. Like so. Oh, and like I was saying, it is a video hop, so in the description bar below you'll see other demonstrators that are taking part and their ideas of what they're doing for their 3D projects. So, and there are some really good ones. Right, so that's all my score lines finished. Now, I found it easier because I got mixed up with my first one. So you need to decide which is the top and the bottom. So the top, and if you've got an old circle punch, which I have here, is that a smaller one? Yeah, no, I'll do with that one. Just decide which is the top and the bottom. Pop your circle punch in to make a little thumb hole, like so. And that is going to be my top, so I know where I'm going. Now I need a pair of scissors, obviously not my ribbon scissors, and we're going to cut in. So I don't know if you can see that. You'll have to excuse my light as well. It's night time and it's the only time I'm getting to film this. So we're going straight up the rectangles, like so. Okay, and then we're just going to wedge in these. So just going to take a sliver off them on all the squares. Right, I can hear something crinkling over there, so he's got something. And do exactly the same on the opposite side. We've just been, I didn't finish work, well, 5:30, so because it's getting darker now, I wanted to take him out straight away because I don't like going out in the dark. So I'm just going to whip up there, whip up there, whip up that one, and same with that one. And this one. Right, that's cool. Let's move all that out to the side. And when I did it, I found it was easy to stick these on while it was flat. So I've got Berry Burst and the DSP from that set, and this is 3¼ by 8 3/4, and this is 3 by 8½. And I'm just going to stick them down if I can find the glue. To be fair, both sides of this paper is really nice. Right, bit of glue and you can wiggle it about. Same with this one. But you can make any size box. You don't have to make a big box. I only wanted it this big because obviously to fit the scissors in. But all I did with my scissors, where's the pair? I have got another pair. These are the ones. So all I did was I just measured how long I'd need for it to fit in, and then how the height. So I decided I wanted it 1 inch because it made it easier for me. So then you just do your lines, so you could do one that big and all sorts of different sizes. Right. Right, plastic, this, whoops. Right, so this is the inside at the bottom. See, you could do it however you wanted. You could even put a white piece in there if you wanted to white, you know, write on it. You could have put this at the top, but I just decided to do it that way. And this one's going to have this one on the outside. Right. Pop that on. I did try it with ribbon, but it didn't do it so well. That's why I went with the belly bands. Right, so that is right. So I'm going to turn it over. So this is your outside, and we're going to put glue on these, or whatever you prefer to use. She says can't find a glue pot. Right. See, I was all organised. There it is. See, I was organised. It's over this side. Right. So I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal, and we're just going to put on these tabs. Oops. You can use wet glue, tearing tape, whatever's your preferred method. I just find this will be easier for the video. And to be fair, this is behaving, well, nearly behaving. Right, now glue all over me. Put this back on, and then all I do to fold it up. Oops, she says now I'm going to be sticking it everywhere. Right, so the first ones I do are these, and you just line it up so it's square. Your two straight lines up like that, and then we're going to bring these in and do exactly the same. She says I'm getting all fingers and thumbs, so I'm just going to line that up again. So I'm just lining it up, and the same with that. Hope you can see it okay. So I'm just lining it up like that, so it's all nice and square. And then to do the top, the way I do it is I just fold it in round the lid and then up, so it's level. And the same again on this one, just fold it in, oops, just make sure it's level, and that's our box. And then we'll just decorate it. So I have got, she says, I've got a little bit of tissue. I wanted white actually. 1 minute. Best laid plans. There we go. So I have got a piece of white tissue. I'm just going to fold that in half, pop it in the box, pop the scissors in, and then just fold it over like so. Probably could have done that a bit neater, but there we go. That's one box. So we'll just decorate it. Let me just see, I don't know if this one will go around. Let me just see. Oh, yeah, perfect. But I think I want it a bit bigger than that. No, it'll be right. Right, so what I'm going to do with this is I like the closing on the front, because then that way the label will cover it up. So I've just made some lines. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to straighten it up so it's level. And the same with this one, and then it doesn't go skew with on me. That's that. Whoops. So that's that side. And then the same again on these two. So that way, I've done it before and I've got it skew with, and then it doesn't sit right. So if you just do it to right angles, then you know it's going to be right. And then all I do then is put a bit of Stampin' Seal down there, and then on the opposite end, sorry, oops, on the opposite end here. I'm making a right mess with this Stampin' Seal. Right, so let's line them up. You don't want it too tight. There we go, and that'll go on there lovely. Now, like I said, we're going to cover this up like that. But first of all, we want to stamp on here. Just going to get... Now, don't look at the colour of my chamois. I've been using it all weekend, but it still works fine. So just want to clean that off. Clean that off. And that's right. Now, I want fresh freesia. Just here. Spin a bit of paper in. Just going to use this little bit of scrap because it will go off. So I'm just going to see how dark it is first, but it is quite light, so that's okay. So I'm just going to stamp in there like that, and that's with the fresh freesia. And then with the bubble bath, I'm going to bring in my Hello Friend, and I'm just going to stamp that in there. Let's pop them up out of the way. A little bit of glue on the back of here. Oops. Bob that on. And then I also got some of this. Just cut a little bit off. Just makes it nice and solid. And then bob that over there in the middle. Centre that up how you want it. And you can see it's covered up our join, so you can't see the join, and then that will slide nicely. And I'm just going to bring these in, these tinsel gems. And I'm going to put these ones on, which are fresh freesia. If I can find my pokey tool. Or maybe we'll go with the berry burst again, actually. Might go with the berry burst again, or might mix up the two. Let's have a look. Oops. Put one up there. Yeah, I'll stick with those. I think they're just a tad bit light for me. And then I'm going to have a couple of butterflies. These, I love these butterflies. I just add a finishing touch to it, like so. Now I did put flowers on this one. Oops, I got a bit of sticky on there. Put that down. Right, I did put flowers on this one, and I'm just debating what to put on that one, but I quite like it as it is. On second thoughts, if I'd have popped this on first, I might not have put the flowers on. I do like the flowers, but I think I'm going to leave this one as it is. So I really hope you like my little box. I'll show you, it'll come off. And then we got my scissors in, ready to give to my two friends that thought it was hilariously funny about my ribbon scissors. Let's pop that back on. There we go. So there's my 2 3G projects. Really hope you've enjoyed that. You'll have to let me know which one you love the best. Please give some love to the fellow demonstrators that are on the video hop, and hope to see you again next month. I really can't believe this is going out on the 1st of November. It's like, where has the year gone? But hey ho, we'll soon be in a new one. Take care, stay safe. Bye.